You're welcome to this channel once again. And today I'll be talking about Emeka Ike, Israel, DMW, and other top actors who go through hell in the hands of their wives. You see, in as much as these days marriages is full of divorces here and there, and so many women come outside today to blame the men for the downfall of their marriages, well, let's not forget that a whole lot of men do go through some situations in the hands of their wife. You know, right from the onset of the Bible days, even the likes of Solomon actually came down to his knees when he met the wrong woman, and even Samson suffered greatly from the hands of Delilah. And the Bible also talked about Samson not being able to rise again. Immediately Delilah did what she did to him. Even in the hands of Jezebel, a lot of men also suffered from there. You see, the story of getting married to a bad woman, even the Bible talks about he who finds a good wife has found a good thing. It's not just about getting married these days, it's about getting married to the right partner, because if you do so, well, the love to go follow the sweet. Now, Emeka Ike and other Nollywood actors and some celebrities in our industry these days are finding it hard in their marital home because of the women they marry. If a man marries a very, very bad woman, it's a very, very destructive thing, because you know why? It's better for an enemy to target you than for your own wife to target you, because it's easy for her to get through to you. She is still inside your home. Like they say, the enemy within is really, really dangerous than the enemy that's afar. So you see, a lot of these men from Emeka Ike, a lot of them are coming outside to share their own views on marriages these days, and also talking about the things they went through in the hands of their exes. Let's not forget that even the likes of Saint Obi, the likes of even Dotun, and even Israel DMW too, don't follow and share inside of the story. Well, before I talk about this Emeka Ike and other top celebrities who have been through hell in the hands of their own wives, don't forget to tap the follow button on our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok for more updates on day-to-day stories about celebrities, and also the daily trend in the Nigerian entertainment industry. For entertaining videos on our YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell. So like they say that he who finds a good wife has found a good thing, because even God in his scriptures also talked about a good woman praying, doing everything possible to make her man stand. While others are experiencing beautiful and fruitful marriages, even as celebrities who got married to normal people, well, some people are out here still experiencing some troubled situations, and the women they married are putting them through hell for their own selfish reasons. Sometimes I ask myself, is it a crime for a rich an influential man in our society to be married to an ordinary woman who doesn't have a portfolio? Or would you prefer he gets married to a celebrity who has a portfolio, has so much to lose, and who is also in the same line of business like him? Well, who would you go for if you were in Emeka Ike's shoes? Well, that's a story for another day. Emeka Ike is coming outside to analyze the story that got out how many years ago after his troubled divorce from his first wife, and according to the Nollywood actor addressing the issue, where his wife came up with some kind of accusations that beat the internet, and how a lot of people took these accusations against the Nollywood actor. Well, after how many years, Emeka Ike is finally coming outside to address the issue on how he got married to one of those daughters of Jezebel that's been roaming the surface of the earth.
I came back home to nothing. My property, my house has been moved. Everything I got as Emeka Ike was gone. It was just that box I went to America with.
Like I said, the women too are putting the men through hell in relationships and marriages. Yet, a lot of men are not saying anything because they feel like the society expects them to be strong. Look at the story of a man how many days ago, whom, according to some news online, a Zimbabwe man who just stayed and waiting. I hear they say the man just spy himself because say him wife they cheat on him with different men, and he's caught her on several occasions. Out of the fact that he couldn't bear it any longer, he decided to just go away for good so that the woman too would suffer the consequences of what she's done to him. Back to Emeka Ike's wahala too. Plenty things where they happen where people know they come talk about. Emeka Ike is coming outside to say the first thing that happened in his marriage came out from his wife. During that period, he had some enemies in the industry because of what he was representing. He thought his downfall was coming from his own enemy. But like I said, the enemy from within could actually do so much damages and is quite dangerous than the enemy from the outside, because you could spot them whenever they come with their own intentions. But the ones from within are the enemies that you can never predict them to any level. The thing she did was she made sure the Nollywood actor lost his investment of over how many million naira. That's the school that he built, a very top school, according to Emeka Ike. And one morning, immediately he traveled. His wife timed him. Before you know, she took over the school. First things first, she took over his own home, the house where he buy. And during that period, it was actually on her in an interview, only for them to call and say, "Him house, don't go." She took the documents, she took every of his property, and he couldn't reclaim all those property back. He had to start afresh. Aside from even those properties, she also laid some top accusations on him. You can imagine him coming outside to say that he lost his loved ones and he was trying to figure out where the loss came from, blaming his own enemies. At the end of the day, he had to go do some findings, and he realized that all his downfall and his problems was coming from his own wife that he married. And you know the funniest thing, this man did not for one day, according to him, neglect his wife. You know, some men, they are blindly in love with their wives. Even when they see the trouble in them, most of them still embrace them as their own once again. Some of them do not even see the wrong side of what these women are doing until the damages is being done. Well, that's what happened to Emeka Ike, and he came out to say that till today he has not seen his kids for how many years since his ex-wife took them away. Aside from even Emeka Ike, a lot of men in the industry are marrying wrong today. Emeka Ike is out here advising the younger generations to pick wisely whenever they are choosing a wife, because you know why? The woman you pick to represent you could either lift you up or bring you down with your career and also your portfolio. And he talked about young men who are extremely rich getting married to women who don't have anything to lose, just like his ex-wife. Aside from even Emeka Ike, let's learn from the story of Davido's aide, Israel DMW, who got married to his wife. According to him, spent a whole lot of money, blah, 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 resources on her family and everything. And before you know, this was the same woman who left him for the streets, coming outside to drag him on various angles. I mean, this was someone who celebrated a very lavish wedding for her, took care of her family, brought her into the spotlight, and also gave her fame. And at the end of the day, the marriage not even lasts for how many months, only for the woman to pack her load, go another place, they go chop life. Emeka Ike also talked about the likes of Iyabo Ojo coming outside to make things like this popular, because Iyabo is one of those agents of them celebrities who love popularizing the things against men without even confirming if these stories are real. No be smart, you know. Aside from Israel DMW, the likes of Saint Obi also suffered in the hands of his ex-wife before the Nollywood actor passed away. After he passed away, his close friend came out to narrate what he passed through from the woman. From seizing his children for how many years, which caused one or two situations that led to the Nollywood actor's downfall, and immediately he fell Trust me, he sold his cars, he sold properties after erecting a stable business for himself. He was still striving day in, day out to see his beautiful kids, because for someone like that who loved his wife genuinely, I mean, when I mean say person love person, they even talk and say the man they worship the woman, they do everything with the woman they talk. But at the end of the day, the woman can't pay him back in a very, very bad way by going away with his property, which the Nollywood actor even allowed. I mean, through the divorce, she had so much to gain more than him.